Antoine writes a lot of notes.
Got something in mind? All right, see you next time.
So, the other griffins, who decided what to do with them? There, it's a haunted.
What were we saying?
So, the other griffins, you decided what to do with them. Blood on it, and it didn't look like Darkspawn blood.
We stopped it. The story of that thing will live here much longer.
We got rid of a haunting in the...
Welcome. A malignant...
It is all
What tidings?
the spirit's flock.
Another message. So, the other griffins, you decided what to do with them, right?
Yeah, they'll be happier in the forest. And who knows? Maybe they'll drop in if we need them.
Right. Oh, that's great, but just to be sure, you didn't find an extra one, did you?
But Laura...
Is that a candle hop? It must be the haunting.
Small candle hops better.
Congratulations are in order.
You have done?
Ever more to do?
Yes.
stopped the Odd took down their comic maker. She did your job for you. She's... I can't believe you're
I am not
You're... From...
Jacob?
I'm...
Well, now...
whoever they are.
Your message made it...
Treviso does not.
It very much...
A chance to... Both are important.
Someone else.
How do you...
They gave us...
And you didn't...
People in this... So where are we meeting? Near the field. And they... You have respect.
From...
I'll talk with this...
And...
If we can remove... With... Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook.
They said you'd know them on sight.
Remember, there are injured people there. Don't damage anything.
An unknown contact. Sounds like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elgernon and Gillenane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk. Okay, Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope there's supposed information about the...
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on Tom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The Jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They rent. But you and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. They're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding the ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to blight? Finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher. So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso? That's what's happening?
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
I see. And the ultimate traitors who gave you to me.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver, and fighting his own Antom.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
Company, get ready.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city! This is the power the gods give!
Butcher, where is the ritual?
I know ritual!
He's gone. And he named the ritual.
The butcher didn't lie, for whatever that's worth.
He got the death he wanted. Good. And he gave us the information.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all...
Eventually.
The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us, Governor?
Oh, please, just say what you're thinking.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what I did to help this city, to save it, to keep my people from being slaughtered like cattle by the Antom. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of Menrathus. I gave up the crows, you gave up the whole city. Treviso is dying, Rook, and its killer wears your face.
You weakened Treviso long before that blighted dragon attacked, Governor. What if Treviso's people could have fought back? Could have rallied to the city's defense? But the Antom kept them weak, let them die. That happened because of a choice you made. I live with the consequences of my decisions. Can you say the same?
You live with nothing, Rook! You have the luxury of distraction, of defining all your actions by the greater good. So take your team to Tearstone Island. Face Elgernon and Gillenane, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is dying. But it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about this city to make themselves its villain.
It makes sense now.
The governor betrayed us all. A city that is...
I take it you heard?
And in his...
Whatever the Antom are looking for.
The blight changes. The governor has given them a clear purpose.
If only we'd figured out it.
I wish the same. But
We knew someone had delivered.
the hand that they think they have the...
But we...
Eventually will be...
When the governor...
We'll stop Avenchi.
The
Tearstone Island.
We know that...
If you truly want...
We'll let you know. And after...
You see the size of Elgernon's dragon?
Spite will not...
Up for a trip to the
Why?
Nothing. With alien...
It worked.
Rook, good. We have discovered what Ivenchi is planning for Trevi. When you fought the comic master in the garrison, you mentioned a...
We have discovered who stole it. Eventually.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless and now... Now eventually will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order. Destroying your own people.
By telling them...
After the dragon...
Better to...
It is fine.
Once you are there...
Understood. There is something else.
Look out for...
Of course.
Do you think Ivenchi would target the field hospital?
I wouldn't... There's the garrison.
First Talon.
On to the garrison and the governor.
Please, go on.
First Talon. As if you weren't fancy already.
That courtyard looks empty.
No guards. Where are the untold?
And then she must be further in. We clear the garrison this time. Venture's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
backyard's full of darkspawn.
That explains why Aventi's on town were trying to run. Okay, now for Avenchi.
I will see you dead if it's the last thing I do before the blight takes me!
A strange aura in the air. Something's wrong.
Wait, are these Antum real?
I see the comic is working! Damned dark spawn at the gates hadn't scratched me, blighted me, if you hadn't interfered.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
Neither will my death. My comic could have helped stabilize the city. But it's still blighted. Dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
The crows, the citizens helping each other through the dragon and the blight. They're already taking care of each other.
It won't last.
I think it can. And so do the crows. You say you did all this for Treviso, Evenchi, to protect it, but you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in time. Rook! I should have...
Evenchi is dead.
The garrison's a
Detail.
The Untom remain, though with Evenchi gone, I think
People are being moved.
it will take years.
Treviso would have fallen long.
I'm not...
You never gave up. But life is
For our Vic...
for Treviso's.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea.
I think we've done what we can for Treviso. We've shown everyone you can stand against the Ontom and the Blight. Lucanus? That makes sense. What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso, so when my contract to you is fulfilled, literally, I'm going to seek out a way to separate.
If you could find a way, imagine what it could change.
I must start with one person.
You sound like you've still got some doubts.
Being possessed. It's spite. Where's my... Say I cast out spite with all he's learned from...
A demon who's worked in a team, saved people, and...
He'd lose them if I cut.
You keep saying that, like you'd...
He's been part...
Spite will only be alone if he chooses, but you can't control that. All you can do is trust that...
And it's easier to see a future. Let's end it, Rook. You and... knowledge.
Have you heard about these shadow dragons? They worry me. It's like the can love conquer a curse?
Thought the... Yeah.
Sure. Right. Good
Anything I can do to help?
All right.
We're looking...
Done. Hold on.
Right.
You what?
Doctor.
Wake.
There.
Good. Rana?
Come.
A UNEF Gallus.
Where did...
I saw your advert.
Then you're in the right place.
Look at you.
Isn't that wholesome? Have a seat.
Zeta, how are you?
Better with Aelia out of the picture. You know, my last show had a good crowd. It...
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you are...
I need to hear it from you.
Solus helped get us through, but he was protecting his interests, not us.
You don't think he helped for genuine reasons?
I think he wants his plan to succeed. Whatever it is.
Always a plan. He's always thinking about where... How many of his name... God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel... They're titles he earned from enemies follow... He and I shared another name. Vanan.
Elven for heart?
For my... You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power. He seemed so kind. And why? For a time...
It must have been horrible when...
How could I have fallen in love with a... So many things. And then...
You mean the Inquisition?
I mean all of this. He let me fall in love with him and then told... Then he told me not to follow.
Hold on. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solus. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind. Or maybe... that I loved...
You almost sound like you're ready to join him.
To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way? If he...
One thing I've learned in this job is that the people I need the most...
We all need that sometimes.
Sounds like that's what you were for Solus.
I was. He's surprised us before. But enough about...
What?
Morrigan has eyes everywhere.
Of course she does. I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Tearstone Island.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed... What happens with a...
Next eclipse is a...
Getting past the Antom Navy. We'd need our own fleet.
We're facing immortals. We're fighting gods. Doesn't get any tougher than this. The harder it is, the more it's worth doing. That said, we can make it easier on ourselves.
So, what's the plan?
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
The gods see farther than anyone, but they can't see
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Tell them to be ready to start. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except that...
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return.
That takes care of the approach. We'll have 2 gods waiting. Who knows how many? We'll need to be at our best. Question is...
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies.
For something like this, we'll need everyone we know. Would Morrigan help? Could?
The world's ending.
Great. Tell Morrigan the plan. I know she's busy leading the fight. She knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead. I hear that we're as ready as we'll ever be, but we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely. Get some rest.
The fires are lit.
Events are weaving together quickly now, Rook. For good or ill, the fate of the world shall be decided soon. I receive...
So the Inquisitor's in?
Indeed. Time is needed to allot her responsibilities to those once set. And what if you're...
Only one of us has a fragment.
I carry out...
Well.
As they must. If we... The evil.
Look. And they can't finish the... Algernon.
While you gather your people, I will find the Inquisitor. And Rook, I wish you great luck.
Algernon just caused an eclipse. The gods can...
But we were supposed...
How much time do we actually have?
It's not weeks.
The eclipse is slowly for...
Which means what?
I'm afraid we've only a few hours until the gods complete their dagger.
Lucanus is right. We have to go.
No time to scrape up an army, even if we have...
You think we're enough?
What will we be facing on...
There's gonna be blight
And where there's...
Right. Tearstone on...
They've had time to prepare.
So will the god.
We may not all make it.
We're the only thing standing I don't want to watch the world fall. So let's stop the gods. We're with you. The god...
No matter what.
No matter what.
I should probably find Tosh before we go. See how... they're doing.
Hey.
Hey.
What do you want?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah? Okay.
So I wanted to tell you...
You've got to be kidding me. The last thing we need before a fight like this is a distraction.
A distraction?
Makes you stupid. Stupid gets you killed.
Listen, Tosh, I want to be with you.
You are. We've kissed and crap. Why do we have to talk?
Because I care about you.
People who care about me die. Just forget it.
Well, that was... yeah. I should talk with Varric, too. Get any last advice for killing a god? Varric?
Take a deep breath.
The gods changed all the rule, and they might be right.
Weird shit is happening. It's not a personal...
I don't know how to...
No one does. This job, you're on this...
I think the world deserves more.
Go on.